Okay, hey, good morning, everybody. A little after 10 o'clock now. If you're watching this back, we were live at 10 o'clock this morning, but if you're watching it live right now, you're getting the latest and greatest information. See, a lot of you already tuned in on Facebook. Appreciate you clicking the live there. If you're watching on YouTube, we see you as well. So appreciate you guys joining in. I'm starting off with just the reality, just the facts right here. It is really cold in the Northeast, actually coming out of the northern tier states through the Great Lakes states, and then now this cold air is rushing into the Northeast this morning. Our friends up in Bar Harbor, Maine, I kind of went with the extreme. I'll show you some of the other temperatures around, but Bar Harbor, Maine right now is 7 degrees. This camera coming from EarthCam. And it doesn't look bad. You look at the camera, you see, yeah, there's some snow on the ground, some white caps there on the water because of that wind, but it is really cold up in the Northeast this morning. Meanwhile, in Tampa, it's 74 degrees. It's a little breezy here, and we do have some showers moving through the area also. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the rain, and really the Arctic air to the north is going to stay there. There's not a huge concern about it coming in our way. We will get cooler, but it's not going to be any of that real Arctic air that's up north. But I see your comments, guys, over on the side here. So if you want to drop a comment or just say hello, always love that. But at any point, if you got a question or you just want to shout out and say what's up, go ahead, drop a comment in, and then we can have a little chat as we head into our Friday. TGIF, by the way. Current temperatures up there over the Northeast. I mentioned Bar Harbor. Portland, Maine's at 9. Look at Clayton Lake. 13 degrees. Below zero. Meanwhile, a friend back in Detroit, that's where some of my family is, up in southeastern Michigan, 11 degrees right now. We've got Cleveland at 12. Capital of Pennsylvania, Harrisburg, 24 currently. Same with Philly. New York City, 22 degrees. That's manageable, right? But they're really not going to see much more warmth throughout the day. And then you factor in the wind. That's a whole different story. Feels like temperatures up there, 27 below in Burlington, Vermont, 16 below in Syracuse, Cleveland, 4 below, 5 below in Detroit, Cincinnati's feeling like 11 degrees. And a lot of there's not a lot of ice in the Great Lakes up there, so we're still getting some lake effect snow as that cold air moves over the relatively warm waters of the Great Lakes there, Lake Erie and Lake Huron up there. You see that lake effect snow. Even Lake Michigan producing some lake effect snow there, and in western Michigan up towards the northern part of Michigan. The UP seeing some lake effect snow coming off of Lake Superior. So the lake effect machines are on, as is the Arctic air machine. So those forecasts feels like temperatures, are just brutally cold. Obviously the worst are up in the Northeast from Vermont, Maine, New Hampshire, but 63 degrees below zero overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning. That is just, wrong. That is very cold, dangerously cold stuff. Just a matter of minutes where you could get some frostbite with how cold that is. So no doubt they'll be staying inside. Quick look at the forecast over the next few days for them. New York City sees a high of 26 today. They drop down to 9 tonight. That's cold, especially with the wind. Sunshine's back for them tomorrow, 28 degrees. And then how about that rebound in temperatures by Sunday? Sunday afternoon, they're looking at high temperatures near 50 degrees. So yes, it's a nice box up north, but they warm quickly. In fact, even Portland's back up to 39 degrees by Sunday afternoon. Here we are, looking over a very gray sky, looking out over Ray J from our Renaissance Hotel International Plaza camera there at the International Mall. It's kind of gray, but it's warm out there, 74 degrees, so it's comfortable to say the least. The winds are starting to pick up, though. Those wind speeds out at the airport are at 10 miles per hour, still coming in out of the southwest. Let me see if I've got another wind map here. Here it is. So looking at wind speeds at 14 miles per hour in Brooksville, so really kicking up close to, you see where that frontal boundary is with that wind shift just north of Brooksville. Crystal River is starting to see the wind shift to the west and northwest, gusts up around 18 miles per hour in Crystal River. So temperatures will begin to drop, right, as those winds shift to the north. It won't be a huge drop, but I think basically we've seen our warmth for the day. Temperatures will be in the mid 70s, low 70s up north. And then once the rain starts to move in, that's done with the warmth, and then temperatures start to cool off as the showers start to taper off. Speaking of showers, you see a few showers, kind of a couple of bands of showers moving through, not bands like what you'd see with the tropical system, but just a couple of line segments, if you would, of some showers working through eastern Pasco County. Zephyr Hills, a good downpour just moved through your area. Dade City, you had the heavier rain about 15 minutes or so. Some trailing showers there. Another line of showers just working through Ocala, Hernando. Crystal River saw some of those showers, and also starting to see the rain move through Pinellas County. And downtown St. Pete will get the rain here within the next, it looks like about 30 minutes or so, maybe a little longer. And then showers moving across the Gandy, the Howard Franklin Bridge right now. Even the Courtney Campbell getting some showers. So downtown Tampa expects some rain to arrive here within the next, looks to be about another 10 to 15 minutes. So showers are working through the area. It was the warmth and the kind of that low cloud cover first, showers second, and then the cooler air starts to move in as we head through the rest of the afternoon and evening. You see even some trailing showers up north, even though the front has moved through. Jacksonville getting another round of rain right now, and they'll see several rounds of rain persist through the rest of the morning into the afternoon. But look at the temperatures there. It's 56 in Gainesville, 51 degrees in Tallahassee. So that cooler air already knocking on our doorsteps this morning. And I've been saying all morning long, like lunchtime is kind of it for us for our temps. So we actually might see temperatures warm a little bit, depends on where those showers move in. If the shower hits one of our observation sites, it's probably gonna bat that temperature back down a little bit. But mid-70s is where we're hanging out right now. But I mean, no doubt the cooler air is going to move in. That chance of rain today is pretty much highest right now. Through around 11, 12 o'clock, we'll see a 70 to 80% chance of showers, and maybe a couple of trailing showers as we head through the afternoon. But those temperatures start to drop off pretty quickly into the afternoon as well. Let me pull up those current temperatures here. Let's see, or planning forecast. This is the next 12 hours. You see there, mid-70s, and then just every hour probably looking at temperatures dropping 2-3 degrees. By 3 o'clock we're already around 66 degrees, and then by around sunset time looking at temps probably dipping into the 50s, and then just continuing to cool from there. Let's pull up the futurecast so you can kind of see what's on tap for us through the rest of the day, and it's just kind of that. I mean, the chance of showers coming in, scattered in nature, maybe a very isolated thunderstorm on those initial showers that come through. The trailing showers will just be light, brief showers as that dry air begins to work in from the north. By tomorrow morning, we'll see low temperatures somewhere around 50 degrees around Tampa Bay, Crystal River, Nature Coast, Brooksville. You guys will see lows somewhere in the middle 40s to start off Saturday. But sunny tomorrow morning, still breezy. It looks like wind gusts could be up around 30 miles per hour tomorrow afternoon as those winds begin to shift to the north and east. An east-northeasterly wind actually helps the air warm up a little bit as it moves to the southwest across the peninsula. So we'll actually see relatively mild temperatures tomorrow. Not as warm as it has been with those highs in the low 80s, but we'll still be in the mid-70s tomorrow. It turns out to be a pretty nice day after somewhat of a cooler start. It'll just be breezy tomorrow. And then looking ahead into Sunday, the cold front actually starts to shift back to the north as a warm front. It begins to weaken a little bit. It's kind of a complicated setup, but it still looks like we could see some showers going into Sunday. Maybe a sprinkle in the morning, but by Sunday afternoon, I think there's probably more of a 30 to 40% chance for some scattered showers. Maybe shifting more inland later in the afternoon on Sunday, but I think just if you're to broad brush it, I'd plan on a 30 to 40% chance for actually seeing some showers out there on Sunday. So it's a possibility. It's nothing that's going to ruin your day completely. No thunderstorms with it, just some light rain likely with that. But overall, the 7-day forecast doesn't look too bad. It's just kind of a dreary start today with those temperatures in the mid-70s, but cooling pretty quickly through the afternoon, the showers that are out there right now. And then tomorrow looks pretty good, breezy highs, room temperature. It's a nice day tomorrow, and then a little more cloud cover with that chance of rain on Sunday. Looking ahead to next week, upper 70s and lower 80s look to be in order. And we bring in somewhat of an easterly flow into Wednesday and Thursday. A minor disturbance could bring us an isolated shower on Wednesday or Thursday. So we'll see how that pans out. It's not a great chance of rain right now, but it'll be possible. And I mean, still, the temperature is running above normal. Low 80s next week. Our normal high is 72 degrees. So we're looking at temps on the order of 7 to 10 degrees above normal today. So it is Friday though, after all. So even with the rain, I mean, I'm kind of thinking about maybe some nap weather, right? Friday afternoon nap, and then go out and enjoy the rest of the day. Should be pretty good stuff as we go into the weekend. So that is it for me, guys. Just want to give you guys a quick update on conditions and show you that, of course, it could be worse. Hopefully the people up north are prepared for the really cold weather that they'll deal with for the next couple of days. But then again, they're no stranger to it. It is winter after all, right? So that's it for me, guys. Have a great rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend, and we will see y'all next week. Take care.